Yo, what's up guys, Complies here. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite Kovaaks playlists and scenarios to help you guys improve your aim, specifically for Apex Legends. Now, I'm not in Voltaic, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just think that they're a great community to join if you're looking to improve your aim and also improve overall as a player. There's so many different resources that you can get from there. There's playlists and routines, just like I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. They also offer coaching, VOD reviews, so many different other things. So if you guys want to join that, I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. But before I talk about this a little bit more, if you guys do enjoy my content and I help you at all, please drop a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps the channel out so much. It helps this video get out there more. So if you guys could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. If you want to see more of me or you have any questions, links to all my other social medias are down in the description below. And if you're interested, I also stream on Twitch just about every day. So follow me on there if you want to see me play live or if you have any questions. But anyways, that's enough of that. Now we can talk about this a little bit more and get into the video. So there's going to be three things that I'm going to be talking about, and it's going to be the Apex Legends specific routines, the Voltaic benchmarks, and then also the Voltaic fundamentals. Now there's so many different playlists that I could talk about, but I chose to narrow it down to these three because I feel like they're the most easiest to access and there's the most resources around them. So if you guys have some that you do personally and that I didn't mention in the video, drop those down in the comments below so other people can see them. Now the first one is the Apex Legends routine, and this routine was made to help you practice the aiming styles specific to Apex Legends. There's 6 different ones in total. You have your easy complete routine, you have your advanced complete routine, you have a clicking specific routine, a tracking specific routine, a target switching specific routine, and also a strafe aiming specific routine. So as you can see, that's a lot of different things. That's a lot of different scenarios. So personally, what I like to do is that I'll alternate through different routines on different days. I usually do the easy one just about every day, sort of as my warm-up routine. But then after I'm done with that, I'll throw in a run of the clicking one, and then maybe the next day I'll warm up with the easy routine, and then I'll throw in a run of the tracking focused one, and then I'll have a day where I run the easy one as warm up, and then I'll go to the advanced one. I feel like this is going to be the best way to do it so you don't burn yourself out. I personally like to do my routines one by one. I don't sit there and go 5 runs of this, 5 runs of that. I'll run through each scenario in the playlist one time, and then I'm usually done. And then the rest of that time I'm going to be practicing in game. It's really important not to get caught up in trying to do all these in once. Otherwise you're going to be playing Kovaaks 2 to 3 hours a day, and you'll hardly be practicing in your game unless you've got a lot of time. If you have a lot of time, go ahead and do that. A lot of it's going to come down to personal preference, but just picking 2 of these a day, running through it one by one. That's how I like to do it personally, and I still see pretty good results from that. Now real quick before I show you guys how to import these, I want to talk about the benchmarks and the fundamentals a little bit. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Voltaic benchmarks, it's a set list of scenarios with different tiers of scoring to sort of gauge your skill level at Kovaaks and your overall aim. Now if you guys are curious where I'm at, I'm almost diamond complete. I just have the 2 static scenarios, wide wall 3 targets and 1 wall 4 targets, which if you're familiar with benchmarks, static takes a lot of time to get used to, but I'm going to be there soon. I also have a few jade scores on the advanced, but I haven't grinded those too much as I kind of want to get diamond complete out of the way before I start on those. If you're new to Kovaaks and aim training in general, I'd really recommend giving these benchmarks a run to sort of gauge where your skill level is at. And if you play sort of like bronze to gold, I'd recommend doing some of the Voltaic fundamentals, which I'll talk about in a second, on top of those Apex specific routines, just so you're starting out from a good place and building up your fundamentals and learning how to aim properly. Because a lot of people, they just jump into the really hard scenarios, they develop bad habits quickly. So that's why I'd recommend everybody who watches this video to go through these benchmarks, see where you place, and then according to your rank, head over to the fundamentals. And then once you do find your rank, I'd recommend running through the playlist made specifically for that. And I'm currently diamond rank, so I've been doing this one every now and then. Like I said, I don't do the full runs, I still do the one by one. I'll show you guys how to set that up in just a second once we go into Kovaaks. It's really important to get that rank, make sure you're training properly, using the right scenarios so you can build up your fundamentals correctly. So now that I've talked about that and explained each one a little bit, I'll show you guys how to import it into Kovaaks. So in one of the recent updates, they made it very easy to import new playlists. And if you see this right here, it's this weird looking code, Kovaaks chat fragging chestnut top frag. All of these playlists are going to have a code like that. It's really simple. All we do, we just want to copy it. So now that we're in Kovaaks, you go to your menu, make sure you're on online playlist. You go down here to enter share code. You paste that code in that we got. You hit search, and then it should say playlist found. So you want to X out of that. Scroll down to whatever playlist you just downloaded. I downloaded the Apex Easy, and then hit this download a copy to local playlist. Hit OK. Now we go over to our local playlist tab. Find where it says the VT Apex Easy. Now, how I said before, I like to do it one by one. I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. Because as you can see, it has 5 runs of every routine. Personally, I think that takes a little bit too long to do. I can't Kovaaks for that long. I get pretty burnt out. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. So this is how I like to do it. All you have to do is hit edit. I just change all the runs down to 1. Then once you've done that, just hit save. Now, if you do want to run these multiple times, if one's not enough, you want to do 2, that's fine as well. It's personal preference when it comes down to that. However, I like to do 1 by 1, and then I usually go random, because if you do it in the same order all the time, you're going to kind of know what you're getting, which can also be beneficial to helping you improve your aim. And all you have to do to do that is just hit this little arrow drop down, hit totally random, and then just hit the play button. It's that easy. And that's actually just about gonna wrap up today's video. And just to quickly summarize what I said before earlier in the video, if you guys are newer, I'd recommend you starting out with the benchmarks first, getting that rank, and then doing a fundamental playlist specific to your rank. But once you start to get like gold and above, then you can start getting into the Apex specific routines a little bit more, taking those a little bit more serious. But I can't stress enough how strong it is to build up your fundamentals first before jumping straight into it. I made that mistake and it took me a long time to correct it and learn from it. So take it from someone who's already been there. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, you found this helpful, please do leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button as well so you don't miss the future videos. If you want to see more of me, you have any questions, links to all my social medias are down in the description below, as well as my Twitch where I stream Apex almost every day. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.